Hello and welcome everyone, DMC here. Got some really good news for you about Hardware Rivals. The patch just came out a couple hours ago. This is the 1.09 patch, and they have really looked at the issues in this community, and they've actually done some really good things. Pretty much everything that I would have wanted or I would have suggested is exactly what they did. So first I'll let you know exactly what they changed, and then I'll tell you kind of some of my take on what that means for the game. So first off, weapon pickups and the super weapon pickup, according in their words, are now going to stop misbehaving and rotate and be collected normally. So that's awesome. I've had a lot of problems with that. I know you guys have as well, so that is definitely a much needed change. They also said that there's going to be changes for the matchmaking and the connectivity, which is very good because things have gotten a little bit crazy recently. And I have played a few matches after this update, and it's been 100% better. It's so much better, guys. So if you're getting frustrated with this game, go back and give it another try, because tonight the connection felt really good, better than it's ever felt before. Another update, and what they did is they removed a lot of those extra playlists, and this is exactly what I was wanting them to do, because when you get so many playlists like that, it just starts to fragment the community, and the Hardware Rivals community is actually not that big at the moment. It's a new game, it's still growing, and even with Call of Duty, which is probably the biggest game in the world, you've got millions of people playing. A lot of the playlists, there's hardly anyone in them. So with a smaller game like this, you just can't have so many playlists. Thankfully, the developers realized that, and they were able to reduce the playlists. About a week or two, when all these new playlists came out, I looked at the game and I just said, what are you guys doing? You're totally wrecking this. But thankfully, they came to their senses, switched things out, so now we got a lot less playlists. The community can consolidate more, which just means more full lobbies, better connections, so that's really good. The weapon pickups seem to be much better, so that's good as well. This is a bit controversial. I know a lot of you guys are not happy about this one. The supercharged playlist has been removed from the game, and the regular game is now working on the supercharged speed. So everything's going to be much faster now, and I know a lot of people are not happy about this, and actually when this game mode first came out, I wasn't happy about it either. I was like, I don't want to play that, I don't need it, I like the regular mode, but you know what, I gave it a try, and actually guys, now I prefer that mode more. The car feels smoother, everything just goes better. And not only that, but I kind of feel, I don't know, maybe this is just in my mind, but I feel like they wrapped the corners somehow, where the corners are a little bit more rubbery. So I feel when I kind of miscalculate my turn, I sort of just glide through the corner or slightly bounce off of it, whereas before the corners were just like solid stone. You were stuck if you hit a corner. You might spend 30 seconds of the game just trying to get out. And so now I just feel like everything is just faster and smoother. The pacing is much better. I just feel the game is a lot more fun like this, and I think it's definitely a good change. Although I can understand why some of you would be upset. It would be nice if we did have two options, but it is true. I think they are trying to funnel people a little bit in what to play, but with a small community, I think in some sense that's going to be necessary for the best gaming experience. And one thing to keep in mind is that the weapons have been returned back to their normal balance. So you have the supercharged speed, but you don't have supercharged weapons, which I think is also, again, the best overall choice. I also think that this makes tanks a little bit more viable. Some of the jumps are pretty hard to do in a tank, and I do hate it when a tank is right up on me, destroying me with its cannon. It feels so OP in that situation, but most of the time, it's Jeeps that are dominating most of the lobbies. I don't see many people running a tank. Just a few more updates. The Challenger trophy, they made that easier to get for those of you guys who were going for that. I don't really go for trophies much, but for those of you who were, they made that easier. And also, they do have some holiday Valentine's Day camos coming out. Apparently you can join a playlist and get some hearts on your tank, although I think we already have a camo with hearts on it. But guys, I'm DMC. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. Also hit a like and leave a comment. It'd be interesting to see where you guys stand on these issues. Once again guys, hit that subscribe and like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.